Greetings, YouTube. It has been a long time. We're talking well over a year and probably 10 to 15 million battle chips worth of uncollected arena crystals since I pulled my one and only 5-star Punisher, the white whale of the uncollected arena crystals. I wanted to dupe this guy for a long time. And of course, Punisher is not the best skilled champion, but he gets progressively better awakened, and I have opened the 4-star. I've lost count how many times I've opened the 4-star. But the 5-star shouldn't be so hard. And yet he is still impossible for me to land, and I feel like ever since Apple posted the requirement for the public drop rates, those Punisher drop rates were nerfed to the ground. If you look at the uploads that I did of arena crystals, particularly a million battle chips and above, on YouTube before they did their announcement, I would pull Punishers like they were candy, and then they disappeared like Invisible Woman. So here's the deal. There has been an ongoing discussion behind the scenes in different chats that I'm involved in, from my Alliance chat to just different group chats, regarding the future of what we shall officially call the Cavalier Arena Crystal. Currently, when you scroll down, assuming you are uncollected, and of course if you're not, you won't be able to see this, but I'll at least get to show you what you have to look forward to. You have regular arena crystals, right? These things are 2,000 battle chips apiece, and they feature their own version of the white whale, a 4-star Punisher, which is a 0.02% drop rate. Just an absolutely crazy, pathetically small drop rate. Then, when you scroll down past that, you have the uncollected arena crystal, which gives you the same drop rate for the 5-star version, but a very, very pathetic, less than 1% drop rate for the 4-star at 0.65, which also makes 0 sense to me, given that 4-stars are so easy to get when you become uncollected. But now, of course, there is such a thing as Cavalier. And there seems to be a couple schools of thought regarding what Cavalier Arena Crystals should look like. So really the purpose of this video is to outline the theories that have been pitched to me, to ask the community for their input, and maybe you've got a different suggestion that hasn't been raised that I would love to hear from you as well. So if you look at the patterns that Kabam has done with past crystals, let's just look at the current Cavalier crystals. So many people theorized that these things would be 2 to 3 to maybe even 4 times the price that they ended up being. We're talking, people thought they would easily be 500 units apiece, maybe as much as 1,000 units apiece. But they were 200 units apiece. That's it. The 300 units were for the featured ones. The same prices as the Grandmaster featured, but the drop rates were insanely better, of 11% for a 5-star and 1% for a 6-star. I believe that if Kabam is true to their word, and Lord knows they rarely are, that if they really are serious about putting 5-stars and eventually 6-stars into the hands of summoners faster, that they should make these drop rates the same for 5-star and 6-star Punisher in the new, hopefully soon to come to the game, Cavalier Arena Crystals. Let's be honest. 6-star Punisher is not going to break the game. A 5-star Punisher, I can tell you, does not break the game. So it's not like they're giving everybody this crazy, awesome champ. But also, it would be kind of nice for the average person that doesn't grind the arena to have more of an incentive to hoard battle chips and get their hands dirty, so to speak, if they knew they could at least obtain a rare shot at a 6-star Punisher. That would get some people into the action, and the more that pool fills, ideally, the lower the cutoffs would be for certain milestones. Of course, we could do separate videos on how the arena desperately needs a buff in the milestone rewards, as they're still giving premium disappointment crystals and those premium disappointment crystal shards for milestones, which is an absolute joke. But personally, this is just my opinion, I think these things should stay the same cost at 10,000 battle chips apiece, but have an 11% drop rate for a 5-star Punisher and a 1% drop rate for a 6-star. Some people have theorized, and these are the other ideas, that they should be 20,000 battle chips apiece, and they should have double the unit drops if you hit the drop rate, because of course the more expensive the arena crystal, the less you'll actually get for, say, 1,000,000 battle chips. Or the other theory is just to make them go back to the same price as the original, which is 2,000, and then keep the drop rates what I theorized. So on one hand, you have keep the prices the same as the uncollected, which is personally what I think should happen, and then just up the drop rates for the 5-star and 6-star Punisher. You have some people who are saying actually make the drop rates better for units, but make them cost a lot more in terms of battle chips. Or it's get them to be really, really cheap, go back to the lower drop rates for units, but get to buy more of them for a better chance at a 5-star and 6-star Punisher. I don't know which one you think about, and maybe you have a separate idea from these 3 suggestions. These are just the ones that I've been talking about with people behind the scenes. So now I would like to open this conversation up to the community. What would actually incentivize you, the player that doesn't care about the arena and actually hates the arena? What would incentivize you more to want to grind and collect battle chips? Would you need a buff in those milestone rewards as well? Do you think that they should have fragments for at least Grandmaster crystals, if not Cavalier crystals? Comment below and let me know. And as always, thank you for watching and supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel. Have a great Sunday, YouTube.